What's going on, everybody? It's Maje. Here it is on a Sunday morning, getting ready to check on my laundry and also get ready to go out and get some breakfast because I deserve to go get some breakfast. I do. This is really not a good hand. I mean, I got everything I need necessarily, but this really ain't it. But I might have to keep this hand though. The reason why this hand is not good is because this hand does nothing for me. It does nothing for me early. It really doesn't. And thankfully, they did not have a turn one. Let's go ahead and warp to this draw. We got some defense now. Now we have some defense. But we don't really have anything to do on turn 3. So chances are we're probably just killing what he lays turns. Oh yeah. We're definitely killing what he is laying here. Cause yeah. Behold a dragon. And get rid of this. And auto pay. And let's show him what this does. Yeah, he is pretty much aggro. He's just gonna have to come out with another one. And just guy, which means he gets a token. And this kind of says, well, might be a little screwed, might be, but I don't know yet. We'll find out. So he gets a token, which is fine. Which is fine. We ain't tripping yet. We ain't tripping yet. Sad, is he gonna get the Boros spider creature? Believe it or not, other than Caustic Exhale, I did have other things between 1 and 2 that I could do. Passes, swinging in, maybe boosting this creature, and if he tries to boost it, we might just yeet this. No, he's just okay. I'll take one. One's no big deal. Enduring Courage is a fuck no. You can endure on these balls. Let's give him the same storm root that we had before, and let's pop this and get a island because we need the extra island more than we need anything else. My turn. Schism's really good here, especially considering that I don't have anything else to do and I can keep up Exhale. So he gets another goblin. Caretaker's talent. Sucks actual ass, but we can take care of talent shortly. And he's pretty much tapping out to do it. That's fine. That's fine. So passes, huh? All right, so this we cracking that right now. And let's get a green. Oh shit, no. Let's get a green. Let's get a green, and we're going to play Stormbrood and get rid of this shit. And then we're just going to play the other one. And we get a token. He's not going to block, obviously. Then Stormbrew is going to take care of this. I'm one land away from playing River Regent. I could play Riddler as well. I don't have to play River Regent. Okay. Okay. So bam, bam. All right, bargain's good, but I think we just play. Actually, no. Let's swing first. And now we're going to play the other Stormbrew. and destroy this, and he gets no more free tokens unless he lies another one. So now we can swing for a comfortable 6 in the air. I'm tempted to just other creatures control have haste. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate because now I need an actual removal spell. That's fine because it's not. It's coming in because. Sure. I'm not worried about that being that. I could shrink his board. I need to draw. I can't even fool around. Actually, all right, let's do this first. Let's swing first. He's not going to block it. I mean, he might chump it, but that would be. Why are you doing that? That makes no sense. Okay. All right, so let's bargain now. All right, so let's play this. And pass. The sad part is now the stuff he plays is going to have haste till I get rid of this fucking thing. And I really don't want to destroy my whole board doing it. So I might have to see if I can eventually get removal. Like I need like hard removal at this point. The good thing is that I'm able to do some defense. Get lost? Sure. You are a aggro deck and you're playing control in it. That makes a lot of sense. And what he's hitting, and he gave up. See, this what I don't understand, folks. So for him to get lost, my preacher, sure, I had fun in the match because I enjoyed him quitting. Sure. All right. So this thing, other creatures you control have haste. This should not be in a weenie deck. This should be in a mid-range deck. So you're probably saying, Mage, what difference does it make? It makes a hell of a difference. So let me explain it. So the reason why this needs to be in a mid-range deck is because when you're playing this weenie bullshit that he was trying to play, it's efficient enough as it is, and you're already on the attack for the most part. Now, this more so in a mid-range deck with mid-range threats in red especially is giving you the option to have these spicy ass dinosaurs and these flying creatures like dragons and all this other stuff that would be so much better than you putting this in a weenie deck. Now, sure, your weenies are going to have haste. Sure, like right now, I got 8 power on the board. These got 3 toughness apiece. He can't even swing with him because I can just double block here, or I can just block with 1 and then use caustic and then get rid of it. Because I have 2 dragons, so I can just reveal either one, which I'm probably revealing this one because I don't want him to know that I have a board wipe, even though I have 2. I don't want him to think that, oh, I could just re-up the board. Yeah, you're going to re-up the board and I'm going to blow it up, and he only has 2 cards left. So he can't even swing with this. But if he put this in a mid-range deck, if he makes a mid-ranged Boros or a mid-ranged Naya or a mid-ranged Gruul or a mid-ranged Mono Red or a mid-ranged Jund, especially Jund, or a mid-ranged Teamer, especially Teamer, or a mid-ranged Gruul, he's getting way more value than he is out of this shit. It just is what it is. And I get it. Sometimes you just got to play with the cards you got, right? Sure. I ain't played Magic the Gathering Lord knows how long, and I ain't put that much money in it coming back. And yeah, I'm sure he could have did better than what he did. And now you got to worry about my threats that's coming in, because this thing is going to allow me to start drawing if I sack something. So let's say I sack one of these. So now if I sack one of these to this, once I eventually get the 12 points in station, I'm going to sack it. Then I'm going to get 3 cards. I'm going to pay 2 life. I'm getting 3 cards. I mean, let's say this thing is out. It's a 6/7. So yeah, 6/7. Imagine that. So it's out on the board. I'm controlling the board. I just want more cards. I'm gonna swing, and then after that, I'm gonna sack this and get 6 cards. With me having a potentially thick deck, you know, because my creatures is kind of thick. With me doing that, it's going to give me a lot more options with the cards I'm running, where this is not giving you enough value unless you are going like way deep, because you had the lands on board, but I could just tell from what you're running. You're running a very weenie Boros that did not have enough threats, and you had the nerve to have removal. And I guarantee you that Get Lost was not going to be used for anything enchantment wise. That Get Lost is so that way he can just take pressure off of his attackers, and that's one less blocker for me. Don't get me wrong, I have played decks that are well-rounded, like the Celestial build in 2013 that I could play quick, I could play mid-range, I could play control. It was a pretty much overall I can do what I do deck, right? But my removal was very seldomly used on targets like the normal aggro deck would be. It would have to be on a very, very powerful and considerable threat, where Preacher is not. He cannot deal with my flyers. Why are you worried about this 2/4 that I'm going to swing and I'm going to do 2 just so I can get some lifelink tokens? Are you really that pressed about this? And you haven't even, and you know I got Riddler. So if I do drain myself, I mean, I'm going to get an extra card if I drain my hand. So that Get Lost on the Preacher was just absolutely insane. That was diabolical to watch. I just don't understand why he would do that. Even if I decided to hold the Preacher back, okay, right now you're just not swinging and I'm holding you down. I get that. But you didn't have enough power to do anything at that point. And that's what should happen in an aggro versus mid-range matchup. That's what should happen. This is definitely not indicative of the regular MTGA experience. It's just really not. The regular MTGA experience is very, oh, we got another one. What do we get here? Oh, we got another one. Yes, I like it. I like it. I ain't gonna burn it though. I'm not gonna burn it till Tuesday, and we see what we get in here. And yeah, we gonna open these, and we gonna open those, and we gonna have a good time. We gonna have a good time pulling, and I'm gonna see what's really good in the hood. I'm gonna see what's really crack-a-lacking. Shame with this that you don't get any packs for real. Be nice if you got some golden packs. When you get to a bundle, you should automatically get golden packs. That's just how I feel. But who am I? Anyway, let's see what I can get over here before I leave. So we got less than 2 days. All right. So what are we getting here? I mean, that's kind of worth it. I don't really like red, but I see myself playing that before I play almost anything else. I mean, these cards are, the card backs are pretty good, but when would I use them? I like this one. She's probably my favorite, to be honest. But I do like this card back though. I think that looks really nice. The question is, when would I use it though? And these is like I don't plan on using. I mean, I would like to play a Naya deck that uses this, but I got a little bit to decide, so I'm not about to rush it here. Chances are I'm probably going to use and I'm not playing anything right now that has shrines. It's probably going to be at least this, and then we'll just see where it is. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with my point chip, but I got less than 2 days to figure it out. So the typical MTGA experience is this weird, quote unquote, optimized matchmaking that they have. I'm not saying, quote unquote, it's engagement optimized matchmaking. I'm just going to tell you to do your research, and you can come up with whatever, conclusion that you have about it. I've done the research now for about a week. And yeah, I think it's actually disgusting. What I've seen is absolutely disgusting. I am not a fan whatsoever of what it is that I've witnessed. But Magic the Gathering itself is still best card game on the planet to me. It is. Arena, not so much. But Magic just in general, oh yes, best card game on the planet. I would not want to switch up, but yeah, I would like some difference in this Magic the Gathering Arena experience here, because I've been watching streams lately before even the spoilers, the early access to the new set. I was watching I was watching streams of folks in particular, and I'm just watching them lose in ways that I lose, which makes no sense. 27, 26 land decks getting screwed. 22 land decks getting flooded. 23 land decks getting flooded. Mid-range decks with 24 plus creatures, not seeing creatures, just seeing lands, maybe combat tricks, or artifacts and enchantments, but with no actual creatures. Like it's just wild, and that's the algorithming, because they want to make each experience quote unquote balanced, but it's really not balanced. Even in best of 3, I see it kind of like getting a little loose. It's not supposed to be in the best of 3 environment, but I'm just looking at it and I'm saying, yeah, this algorithm is just algorithming, and the shuffler makes no sense. And I don't think the shuffler has any good functionality no matter what mode you play. I just think it's just screwed either way. But anyway, I've talked long enough. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to go, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this particular video. I enjoyed beating the piss out of an aggro player. It's always a pleasure beating the aggro player, because fuck aggro. 24/7, 365, 366 on the leap year day, or a leap year. Yeah, fuck aggro, and I'll stand on that. Nothing personal. Well, nah, I can't even say nothing personal to the people that play it. I get you want to play aggro, but I'll never like aggro. And yes, I've played aggro in my time just to prove a point, but I'll never like aggro. Dumb as hell, brainless, spineless, not my cup of tea, but it is what it is. If you like this, give a like. If you didn't, that's fine too. If you would like to subscribe to this channel, even though I don't really do a whole lot of content necessarily on Magic anymore, I would like to, but I'm just going to do me. So if you would like to give me a sub, that's great too. I appreciate it. If not, I'm not mad at that either. But you take care of yourselves until we meet and greet again. Take care of yourselves, and I will holler at you later.